Ordinals is interesting to me, but with how easy it's gotten to inscribe over there, we're just seeing a massive wave of projects, and I think it's these low supply projects or really hype projects, and that's few and far between. Anything over like 1,000 is supply. Just right now doesn't make sense to me. The ones that do make sense are like the Bitcoin bandits, the OMBs, the what's another one? Oh, Nakamoto whales actually is a big one for me. Like I cannot believe I faded them. I had a mint and everything like that. Was not able to mint. I do, bro. I did not have Bitcoin in my wallet. I was like, I'm not messing with ordinals. Like, I'm not jumping on this train. And they kind of look sick, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Nakamoto whales look sick.
They look good, man.
Yeah,
and it's so interesting, and so I'm sure you guys know, I've been trying to get myself into ordinals. Like as Bison said, right now the infrastructure is being developed, which is good and bad. Meaning it becomes easier to inscribe, but it's bad because it becomes easier to inscribe. So it's kind of like that early on cycle where you see this wave of everything just mints and it pumps. So I think we're getting past the mint and pump wave, and really we're going to start seeing some good solid projects come out. Fortunately, OMB, yes, I do own one, but I've had my eyes on that for a while now, and I've been talking about OMB on RareFUD for a minute, since we've been talking about ordinals. So besides that, I haven't seen any other Bitcoin bandits, as Bison said. But there's not a lot of quality stuff out there. But I think we're getting that point where we see that market pull back. Projects are going to die out, and then more solid projects are on the rise. And I'm just trying to be involved in the ecosystem to catch those, because once those come out and getting access to those, then we're really probably going to see a lot of good movement over there. But other than on the ordinal side, on the BRC20 side, just waiting for oxbt, which is Bitgod's coin. I think that'll cook whenever it drops. But yeah, man, I'm just keeping my eyes out on the ordinals and trying to get more ingrained over there so I can rotate that liquidity back to Solana, because while the market's steady here and not much is going on, there's still opportunity to be made. And as Bison said, I'm just not the type of meme coin guy. Like for me, chasing meme coins and meme mints is kind of just like gambling. You could hit one and it could 1,000x, and then you think that's going to be able to repeat the same time. Nah, it's not going to be like that, dog. Just as quickly as that money came, it can leave too. So I'm very cautious. I rather take steady gains over time instead of trying to just gamble with meme coins and meme mints and things like that.
Yeah, I'm right there. Look, I think when we said this for you, we have literal transcripts of us saying, I think ordinals is actually going to be here to stay. It will. Ordinals, I will say, just feels like it is a great incubation place for luxury digital collectibles. Like I think that is going to be the name of the game. I think there's going to be some ordinals that absolutely print. You know, I agree. BTC gods go, 1.1 Bitcoin is the floor on those. We've seen ordinal maxi biz go 0.6 plus. I think they're going to a Bitcoin or above. I think Bitcoin bandits I think they're a fun IP, and they, it was one of the first collections. I think they'll do really well, but it's few and far between. I think the ones that will do well in the long term are the ones that are building luxury brands. But I have an existential crisis because I see some projects that are going over from Solana over to ordinals, and I'm sitting here like, were you really in it to actually make a product? Because you're not making products over on ordinals. You're not making products over on ordinals. And so if you're not making products over on ordinals, then or if you weren't making products on Solana, if that wasn't your big calling, then why are you going over to ordinals? It's clear that you're just trying to jump in for money.
So it's so interesting to me because there's this weird trend where people perceive projects moving from Solana to ordinals as bullish. I don't understand it, but I notice it's there. Most projects that move from Solana to ordinals usually do better. I think one of the only, like we saw that with Nakamoto whales, I think their floor price is higher than the one on Sol. And also I think there's good volume on Nakamoto whales too. I hate to say this, but I'm surprised, and good for the holders and individuals who got in. We see this with D-Gods. Bitcoin D-Gods, I think, are higher than actual D-Gods. What else is out there? The only one I don't think that this worked with was Solana Monkey Business, and that because there was a whole bunch of that wasn't even a Monkey DAO collection. There was so much drama going on. Nobody understood. But if Monkey DAO did like actually acknowledge and promote these things, they would probably do well as also. So yeah, I don't know why it's bullish, but a lot of people are doing it and it seems good. So like ABC talking about going over to Bitcoin, I wouldn't be surprised if it pumps leading into it and then pumps once it gets over to Bitcoin.
Yeah, it's so strange, dude. I mean, when you're already immutable over on Solana, it is clear if you go over to ordinals, that is to be immutable, and you're just going for cash grabs.
Yes.
Sorry, that's
Yes,
what it is.
That's
So,
what it is.